Good evening and welcome to this evening's blog or vlog. It's probably the second last one now before I go to Wicklow at the weekend, and I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to everybody who has given me a couple of quid for motor neuron. I'll try and get out of the sun. It's a beautiful evening. Almost 400 quid raised, which is absolutely fantastic. And I've been in touch with the Motor Neuron Association and they're absolutely thrilled. This evening I'm out between Burncourt and Clonmore, about 5 miles outside here. And if you listen carefully you can hear all the traffic in the background on the motorway. I don't like going on busy roads where there's cars and getting into rows and arguments with motorists. It's just not something I like. But you know, if somebody sees me talking to myself here this evening, I could be arrested. No, I much prefer, and I think a lot of bike riders do, that do this for a sport. They much prefer to just stay off the road, keep well out of the way, and it's actually more fun. It's more of a challenge to ride on some of the back roads. I'm being very careful because they're cutting silage around here as well. And I met one tractor, and some of those guys, it's like some of them think they're Ayrton Senna in tractors, so I'm being a little bit extra cautious. In the background here, this is absolutely beautiful. There's a stream here behind me, and you know, I'd be saying, like, why would you bother going onto the main roads when you can just go on the back roads like this, out of everybody's way? It's more of a challenge. There's a lot of lumps and bumps and everything. I was hoping to talk about nutrition and what people like me eat, because I've said it before and I keep saying it, I drank a lot in the past. I was watching a video on YouTube last night about a guy who smoked 60 cigarettes a day, and now he's doing an Ironman in a few weeks time down in Youghal. And you know, you are what you eat, and if you put all this stuff into your system, you just can't function properly, whether it's in sport, whether it's at school, whether it's at work. So I would urge people, as a musician, I see a lot of people drinking way too much. I did it myself. Jesus Christ, I did it myself. So I just have to say to people, listen guys, just be careful with that stuff, because it's not known as cunning and baffling and powerful for no reason. And I'm sure you know where I heard that in the past. But I was hoping to have a talk about nutrition, but I'm going to wait because I'm going to Dublin for the weekend to do Wicklow. And I'm going to maybe talk about it on Saturday, when it'll be a case of eating loads of carbs and carb up for the day and what have you. My bike is after a complete spruce up, if we can get the camera in. I forgot my gimbal. Oh yeah, look at this. Hang on. Bit of bling. A small bit of bling. I bought some new shoes. And are they just not the nuts? And I've done some upgrades on my bike as well. I don't know if the camera's going to pick them up. So I'm out here tonight, just taking the bike out for a shakedown, just to make sure it's okay, that something breaks. Let it break now. There's a local lad coming in tomorrow. He's a mechanic. He's going to go through the bikes and just make sure that they're running perfectly, check the gears, and just make sure that anything I've done myself, that I haven't destroyed my bikes. As I said, I'm going to talk about nutrition at the weekend. I'm as nervous as hell about the Wicklow 200 this year, because last year it was my first one and I didn't know what to expect. This year I know what to expect. I know that I'm going to have to dig down so deep, and I know I'm going to want to quit, and I'm going to want to give up, and I'm going to want to call in the lads and get into the broom wagon and just get a lift home. The weather forecast isn't all that good, but it's not as bad, I'd say, as yesterday, so that'll do. And it's scary when you know you're going to go deep, so deep, and you're going to have to dig so deep to compete an event. And I think that's what I love about cycling, because it's a bit like life. The biggest problem, Sean Kelly said, that cycling, there's so much of it mental, and there's so much of it. For instance, if you see a really steep hill, like behind me here, like for instance, we've got the Galtee Mountains, if you can just see them there, and absolutely brilliant place for mountain biking. And I know people that climb the Galtee Mountains and they go out there, but the biggest thing stopping you is yourself. If you tell yourself you can't do something, you'll never do it. And that's what I like about cycling, that the bigger the challenge, whether it's the Ring of Kerry, whether it's the Sean Kelly, which is sadly not with us anymore, and whether it's the Grand Fondo, which I did in Belfast, or the Wicklow 200. You push yourself harder and do something that you never thought was possible. This year I won't be wearing club kit. I'll be wearing the kit to commemorate the Ross. Anybody, the fans of cycling in Ireland this year, know that there was no Ross, which is a huge loss. The car coming now. This guy could have me arrested now for talking to myself at the side of the road. But there was no Ross this year because of no sponsorship and money and all that. So I'll be riding the Wicklow 200 this year, wearing the colours of the Ross, with the names of all the previous winners actually written on the shirt. You'll see more of it on the blog or on the vlog of the weekend. So look guys, I'm going to get in. I promised Keane that we go to Supermax for something to eat, and there's nothing more to say. As I said, I'm really nervous. I'm up since 5:15 this morning. I just can't sleep. The minute I wake up and just thinking of Sunday, and that's what cycling does to you. It just gets into your head, and I think that's why I like it so much. I really can't thank the people enough who have ponied up almost 400 euros from motor neuron. It's an absolutely horrible disease. It's a dreadful thing, and as I said, when it happens to a friend of yours, it's even worse. So look, there's a few more days to go. If anybody has a couple of bob, you might just keep an eye on the Facebook page. I'll share it a few more times, and if you have a couple of bob at all, you might throw it up. And tomorrow night we're coming out with the gang this same road, so I'll probably do another bit of a vlog tomorrow night, where we'll just be after the last training spin with the gang, and then Friday have a day off, head for Dublin, and then Sunday is D-Day. So listen guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to get off the road, go home and post this thing up. Thanks again to all the good wishes I've had from people. My number came yesterday, so you've already saw that. There's no turning back now. I just want to thank everybody for all your good wishes, the support, and let's get this thing done on Sunday. I'm actually looking forward to Monday. I'm actually looking forward to going to work on Monday with the whole lot behind me. So thanks guys. See you all again soon. Bye.